What up, metalheads? I'm here with another edition of Storytime. That's right. So on this day, right, of the recording of this video, I was at Ozzfest 2008. That's right. It happened in Dallas, Texas. It was the first time since I believe 1996 that Ozzfest wasn't more than a few dates, right? This was the first time it was one day only. So I fly out. I got a friend that has moved to Dallas, Texas. Awesome. We get tickets. We go. But the thing I want to talk about, right, because I could talk about the bands, seeing Devil Driver as soon as we arrived. They were the first band we saw, and hearing Clouds Over California and how awesome that sounded. I got a different kind of a story for all of you out there. That's right. So for those of you who don't know who Andrew Bryniarski, probably saying that wrong, if you don't know who he is, he's an actor. Okay, he was in movies like The Program, Street Fighter. He was Leatherface in the remakes of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was the 2003 version and the beginning. So anyways, I'm walking around the concourse and I'm, just walking around and I see this massive individual, right? Who's got to be at least, 6'5", 6'6", and he's just built like a brick shithouse. And I went, holy shit. And he was in a Black Label Society vest. I'll never forget that, right? And I remember just saying to myself, holy shit. And I told my buddy, I said, do you know who the fuck that is? That is Leatherface, right? Now, I don't know what was going on at the time. He was talking to a bunch of cops, and that's what it looked. And he was kind of begging them to arrest him at the time, which was kind of fucking strange, if you ask me. I don't know what was going on in his mind. I thought he was joking at first because the cops were laughing with him, and they were like, nah, there's no need for that, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So I thought, okay, I'm going to shoot my shot, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to ask him for a picture. Because that's what I was doing at the time. Like celebrities, I'd be like, oh, let's just take a pic. I would never ask for an autograph. So I waited. I'm hearing them being like, like almost begging them, to arrest him or whatever. And just being like, what the fuck is going on? So I tapped him, right? And he turned around and he grabbed me, and he's such a massive individual. Like, he didn't manhandle me or anything. I'm not saying that by any means. He just kind of moved me to the side and said he was doing something. I can't exactly remember, but I'll deal with you in a minute. Don't piss me off. I remember that. And I was like, okay, dude, sorry. No harm, no foul, whatever. And I just remember being like, fuck, I'm getting the hell out of here. And the cop was even looking at me like, yeah, go. Right? So I left. And, no hard feelings. I've never held that against Andrew at any cost. Still love all the films that he was in. Just was such a strange fucking moment to see happen at Ozzfest 2008. So go figure. 18 years ago, Ozzfest 2008. Remember, subscribe to the channel for more shit like this. As always, I love you guys. Stay metal.